got out of it, only a 152.9. While we're waiting for a clear track, I'd like to give a shout out to PLC Construction. They're a bronze sponsor of us here at the Texas Mile. They do upstream and midstream facilities. Definitely going to break that top speed. 187.7. Congratulations. Currently waiting for takeoff is vehicle number 301. That's going to be a blue 22 Ford Mustang GT 500, piloted by M2K Motorsports. Most properly known for that 300-mile-an-hour Ford GT. Looks like Mr. Kennedy's went through the quarter at a 128.3. The half at 156.9. And a mile speed of 180.2. Congratulations, Mr. Kennedy. This is going to be a 2018 Camaro 2LT. Previous top speed for this vehicle is 212 miles an hour. Now, folks, that is a 1,000 horsepower car. It's got a speed goal of about 225. I think with his tailwind, this may possibly Mr. Maddox could be at that speed. Looks like he went through the corner at a 119 and a half at a 131.5. And 205.2. Motorsports vehicle, car number 88. That's going to be driven by Howard Day, and it's 2012 Nissan GTR. Mr. Day has currently made a fast pass this weekend of 113 miles an hour, but he's already gone through the corner at 133.8, and just blew through the half at 162.7. yesterday rolled through the mile at a 120.7. Alright, currently in the starting line is another M2K car. This one is going to be 1950, piloted by Ted Higginbottom. Ted and Tracy are longtime competitors of the Texas Mile, as you can tell by the number of stickers all over the car. Mr. Higginbottom was already done 20 miles an hour in this vehicle yesterday. Let's see with his tailwind if he can get an even bigger number. Now folks, that Corvette is pushing around 1,100 horsepower, and they are trying to get 225 miles an hour. I believe they've got it in it. He's already went through the half mile at 190.5, and currently going through the mile at 220 miles an hour. Congratulations on your new top speed, Mr. Higginbottom. Number 91 is currently making his way down the track. That's going to be piloted by Ray Witherspoon. That's going to be a silver 2020 Dodge Charger Scat-Pack. Currently a best speed yesterday of 161.7. Looks like that Chargers went through the quarter of 114, the half of 141, and the mile at 167.5. While we're waiting on a clear track, let's give a shout out to one of our silver sponsors, the Trailer Place, silver sponsor of the Texas Mile. Looking for a new trailer? The Trailer Place has every type of trailer you can think of. Located right off US 59 in South Warren, Texas. Visit their website at www.. Alright, currently on track is vehicle number 3. That's going to be a 21 Chevrolet Corvette piloted by Kevin Leonard. Currently best pass yesterday of a 124.4. Rolled all the way through the half mile at 175.7, but the 1 mile at a 133. So it looks like that particular vehicle is doing half mile passes. That vehicle is sponsored by Cummins Welding and Equipment, which is the newest gold sponsor here of the Texas Mile. On track is vehicle number 222, and she went to the quarter mile at a 130.1 and the half mile at a 155.9. And that Mustang went through our mile trap at a 179.5. Good work. While we're waiting for a clear track, give another shout out to our official internet sponsor, Text360, the official internet sponsor for the Texas Mile operation. Texas Internet Service Provider that strives to provide high-speed wireless internet to customers in the Texas Gulf Coast area. Visit their website at www.tech.biz. Currently waiting to take off is vehicle number 123. That's going to be piloted by Eddie Presnell. That's going to be a 2015 Ford Mustang. Top speed yesterday of a 121.5. I don't know about you folks, but that looks like it's got a lot more in it to me. That's vehicle just went through the half mile at a 193.2. And he goes through the mile at a 129.6. That vehicle is definitely doing half mile faster this weekend, but 193.2 is very impressive. Folks, currently on track is going to be vehicle 359. That is going to be piloted by James Fox from Flying Fox Racing. That's a 2015 Ford Mustang. I don't know if you know this, folks, but that vehicle is rumored to have 2,600 horsepower. They eventually want to try to get a 270-mile-an-hour pass out of this vehicle. They just went through the half mile at a 167.6, and are burning through the mile right now at a 197.8. So they are definitely still tuning that vehicle in. A vehicle like that, it takes so much time and energy to actually get everything down perfectly right to make a run. So let's pay attention to car vehicle number 359 this weekend and see what kind of numbers this puts up. Currently taking off the starting line, Motorcycle Mission. Also a sponsor here of the Texas Mile. That's going to be a 2017 Suzuki Hayabusa. Current fast speed on track with that particular vehicle, and pilot is 192.1. Let's see if Mr. Fairchild can put up a bigger number in this pass. Looks like he went through the corridor at a 146 and a half at a 174, and the mile at a 193.5. Currently taking off the line is going to be vehicle 173. That's going to be piloted by Matthew Culture. Looks like that vehicle went through the quarter at a 197 and a half at a 120. And went to the mile at a 153.7. Next on deck. Hayabusa 1300. Best speed yesterday of a 177.2.
Oh, come on, baby. Run, run. Come on, Joey. Come on, baby. Come on.
And it looks like he went through the mile at a 184.7. Currently on deck is vehicle number 420, piloted by Randy Ray, sponsored of Chris's Marine, a sponsor here at the Texas Mile. This is 2009 Cadillac CTSV. Best speed of the weekend so far is 182 even. 26.4. Open the top speed a little bit. Can take off the line now is vehicle 888. That's going to be Off Like a Prom Dress Racing, piloted by Jim Mosnor. That's a 2008 Chevrolet Corvette Z06. Best speed yesterday of a 198. He's already gone through a half mile at a 172.7. And he coasted to the mile at a 126.4. While we're waiting on a clear check, I'd like to give another shout out to one of our sponsors. For many services to fit all your electrical, generator, and plumbing needs. Whether you're a commercial or residential customer, they have you covered. Win Electrical, the sponsor of the Texas Mile. From Bob's Auto Express. Best speed yesterday of a 192.8.
Yeah, he did like there's no rubber left on anything he has. Watch this guy right here. This is pushing, he's going to push 200 today.
Looks like 135 and a quarter, 169 and a half, and 198 through the mile. Alright, folks, on deck is vehicle 193. That's going to be piloted by Malcolm Ward. That's a 1998 Dodge Neon Skyline. But don't let fool you, folks. That's what we in the racing industry call a sleeper. He's shooting an SRT 4 motor in that, and depending on the fuel and setup, can be making somewhere between 500 and 700 horsepower. So I wouldn't want to line up next to that next on the line. Looks like he's already gone to the quarter at a 125.5 and the half at a 160.9. And Mr. Ward just went to the mile at a 196.7. Congratulations on the new top speed, Mr. Ward. Currently on deck is vehicle number 117. That's going to be piloted by Jenna Whitworth from the shop Thorndale, Texas. That's a 22 Lexus RC Fuji Speedway edition. I also understand that it's Mrs. Whitworth's birthday this weekend. Looks like that Lexus went through the quarter at a 116.2 and a half at a 142 even. And that Lexus went through the mile at a 167.6. On deck is vehicle number 842. That's going to be a 23 Dodge Jailbreak Red-Eye Hellcat. Currently top speed yesterday for that vehicle is going to be 168.9. Let's see if that tailwind helps them out this morning. Looks like we went to the quarter at a 125.2 and a half at a 155.6. And a mile at a 182.3. Congratulations on a new top speed. On deck is vehicle number 1. That's going to be a 2017 Jaguar XE35T R Sport. This particular vehicle is going to be piloted by Alex Mooring, and top speed of yesterday of 154.7. Jaguar went through the quarter at a 116 and a half and a 142.4. Currently turning through the mile at a 167.9. Currently on deck is vehicle number 809. That's going to be piloted by Marvin Kraft from E-Kraft. That's a Nissan 300EX Turbo. Now that's putting us somewhere to the ground around 550 horsepower. They're hoping to hit about 175 mile an hour speed number this weekend. This is going to be the first pass for this particular Nissan with this pilot. So let's see what kind of number they put up, folks. I believe they hit their number, 178.1. Congratulations to the 1990 Nissan and pilot Marvin Kraft. Currently on deck is vehicle number 121, piloted by Troy Lee. That's going to be a 2014 Corvette single ace. This is the first pass this weekend for this particular driver and vehicle. Let's see what kind of numbers they do. Also a shout out to another one of our sponsors, Revit Racing. They're a motorsport shop located in Wellington, Florida. Visit their website if you have a chance at www.revitracing.com. Revit Racing, a sponsor of the Texas Mile. Looks like that Stingray went to the mile, a half mile at a 155.5, and it coasted through the mile at a 120.7. On deck is going to be vehicle 441, and that's going to be a 2003 Mustang Cobra, piloted by Jonathan Talley. This is going to be the first pass for this particular vehicle. But apparently this Mustang Cobra is putting around 600 horsepower down to the ground. They're hoping for around 172 mile an hour number this weekend. Good luck to you, Mr. Talley. Back on deck is going to be vehicle number 7180. This time orange 1989 Camaro again. It went 109.9 yesterday and piloted by Dan O'Leary. That Camaro is blazing down the track to the corner at a 130.5 and a half mile at a 165.3. And to the mile at a 196.3. It looks like a new top speed for that particular Camaro. Congratulations. On deck is vehicle number 777, piloted by Dr. Ernie Soto from Soto Racing Team. That's going to be a 2001 McLaren 765 LT. Now, this particular McLaren is put somewhere around 765 horsepower around. It's real hard to get a 200 mile an hour run. And actually, he's already done 200.2. Let's see if this tailwind helps bump that number up a little bit. Good luck to you, Dr. Soto. looks like that McLaren just went to the track at a 200.1. You don't see every day. Currently on deck is motorcycle 717. That's going to be a gold 1971 Honda CB500K. This is going to be the first pass down the mile for this particular pilot, Richard McGee. Folks, it looks like that Honda went through the quarter at 86.4 and a half at a 106.7. Congratulations, Richard McGee.
James.
On deck, vehicle number 97. That's going to be a silver 2017 Camaro ZL1. Best top speed of the event is 190 even, and it's going to be piloted by Paul Lorenz. Now this particular Camaro is putting out somewhere around 830 horsepower. They're hoping to get about 195, maybe a little bit more on that. Let's hope it wins. While we're waiting on this pass, let's go ahead and give an official shout out to the Emergency Vehicle Response Vehicle of the Texas Mile, sponsored by Victoria Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Visit their website at victoriadodge.com. Victoria Chrysler Dodge Jeep, a sponsor of the Texas Mile. Alright, and that Camaro ZL1 went through the half mile at a 169.7 and is currently turning through the mile right at a 196 even. Current top speed for this particular motorcycle is 204.9 miles an hour. Now folks, that bike just burned through the quarter mile at a 157 and the half mile at a 185. Hold on to your hat, folks. This one's letting loose. 204.9. I'm wondering if he's getting ready to run out of gear on that particular motorcycle. Still a very impressive pass. Mr. Jones, very impressive. That's going to be a silver 2019 Dodge Hellcat Challenger. This is the first pass for this particular vehicle and pilot down the mile. It's going to be sponsored by Camaro Racing. This particular Dodge is making somewhere around 885 horsepower, and they're hoping to squeeze about a 199 run out this weekend at some point in time. I think they're well on their way, folks. They just went through the half mile at a 160.4, and then they coasted through the mile at a 146. So they are definitely testing and tuning in on this particular vehicle. Let's wish them luck on future passes. Currently at the line is vehicle number 99, piloted by Mason Woods. That's going to be a blue 2012 Ford Mustang GT. Previous best pass of 158.5. vehicle just went down the mile. That's going to be that 2012 Mustang GT. Went through the mile at a 166.7. Early on the mile is going to be vehicle 101. That's going to be a 2017 Corvette Grand Sport. Previous fast pass of 192.8. He's already gone through the half mile at a 171.9. That's going to be piloted by Kevin Smith. Mr. Smith just went through our mile at 2:02. Alright folks, this is definitely not a vehicle you see every day here in the Texas mile. This is going to be a 1929 Ford Model A. Now this is going to be the first pass down the mile for this particular vehicle, and it's going to be piloted by Rick McHale. Now that particular Model A is only making 91 horsepower, and they're only hoping to get to about 100 miles an hour this weekend. But you know what? That's a 1929. That's almost a 100-year-old vehicle, folks. Let's wish them the best of luck. Alright folks, that 1929 Ford Model A went through the mile at 83.3, but it went through the half mile at 90 even. So 100 miles an hour is definitely when it reaches that. Really making its way down the mile is vehicle number 84, piloted by Wayne Porter. That's going to be a 2008 Corvette Z06. Looks like Mr. Porter cruised through the mile at a 92 miles an hour, so there's definitely some kind of mechanical issue going on with that. While we're waiting on the clear track for the next vehicle, I'd like to give a shout out to the B County Sheriff's Office, the City of Beeville Police Department, the Texas Department of Public Safety, and the Williamson County Texas Sheriff's Office, handling all our security needs and keeping everyone safe. Thank you so much. Piloted by Fred Howard. That's going to be a 2012 Chevrolet Camaro. This is the first trip down the mile for this particular vehicle and pilot. He just went through the quarter mile at a 131.4 and a half mile at a 172.1. And it looks like he let out somewhere on the mile. He coasted to the mile at a 133.1. On deck is vehicle number 183. That's going to be piloted by Danny Goody. That's going to be a 2008 Chevrolet Corvette. Previous best speed of 168.4.
Oh, you're at the gate. Okay.
Now this particular vehicle is built by Elite Racing Team, putting around somewhere around 500 horsepower out, and they're hoping to hit about 100 miles an hour. Let's hope that tailwind helps them, folks. Looks like he just went through the half mile at a 147.8 and the mile at a 177.8. So good job. On deck is vehicle number 82. This is going to be the first pass for pilot Martin Riggs in his 2019 Ford Mustang. While we're waiting on clear track, I'd like to give a shout out to another Texas Mile sponsor, Riverwood Racing. Thank you so much for being a Texas Mile sponsor. Riverwood Racing. Alright folks, we're taking just a quick break. We're doing a track shakedown. We're looking for any kind of debris that may have come off any of the previous vehicles. One of the drivers let us know that maybe something came loose on track. We want to make sure that the next people down the track don't actually run over it, because it's not safe for everybody else. Now, while we want to have everybody come out and have a good time, our main goal is to have everyone go home safe at the end of the weekend to their loved ones. So, just give us a few moments to keep looking down the track for anything on debris on it. We'll be back running before you know it. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to the used company. They're going to allow us to utilize their hangar for our 20th anniversary dinner tonight. So thank you so much to the used company. We'd also like to thank the Bonneville Fire Department. Thank you for your support and help filling our water barriers and ensuring everyone stays safe. The Bonneville Fire Department, folks. Let's give them a big thanks if you see them out here this weekend. Folks, looks like we're almost complete with checking out the track to make sure any debris is not on there. We'll go ahead and remind you that the Texas Mile official merchandise and BP race fuel is going to be located up in the registration tent. Make sure you get your official Texas Mile gear today. Also, don't get to pick up any pre-ordered race fuel, and we do have some extra BP racing fuel on site at registration. You can also pick up any of your 20th anniversary merchandise up there, as well as your solar eclipse classes, and we also have ice to sell for any of your personal or racing needs. Also, we'd like to talk a little bit about motorcycle missions. They're going to be a 5013 nonprofit organization helping veterans and first responders with PTSD. find hope and healing through motorcycle therapy. In motorcycle missions, they understand that much of the post-traumatic stress paradigm is that need for purpose, camaraderie, and adrenaline is the utmost important. Our hope is to encourage our participants to instill a lifelong passion for riding and building motorcycles that will help them enjoy a happy, healthy, and balanced lifestyle after trauma. Motorcycle Missions, a sponsor of the Texas Mile. Alright folks, just a reminder, we also broadcasting this announcement over the FM channel, 97.9. So if you're not close enough to a speaker to hear it clearly, or you're just sitting in your car, turn your dial to 97.9 to tune in on all the action. Also, you can log in online at txmilespeed.com for all the racing speeds being posted. Once again, that is txmilespeed.com. Alright folks, we got all our crash rescue personnel back on the station and the track is clear for running. The proper term for that is the track is now hot. So, as soon as we get the number of vehicle 82 off the line, 2019 Ford Mustang, piloted by Mark Griggs, and it is his first pass of the weekend. Good luck, Mr. Griggs. Looks like he burned through the quarter mile at a 109.1 and the half mile at a 135.8. Alright, that Mustang just went through the mile at a 155.8. Good job. Next on deck is vehicle number 86. That's going to be piloted by Charlene Erickson. That's going to be a 2018 Lincoln Continental. Also not a vehicle that you see out here very often. This is going to be the first pass down a mile for this vehicle and pilot. Good luck, Charlene. For those of you who weren't here yesterday, our current top speed of the weekend is going to be 235.6 miles an hour. That's going to be by motorcycle number 224. So currently top speed of the weekend is 235.6 miles an hour. Looks like that Lincoln went through the quarter mile at 99 miles an hour and has made it all the way up to 122.9 and a half. Let's see what it turns through the mile at. And that's a 144.7 for Charlene and her Lincoln Continental. On deck is vehicle number 187, piloted by David Barnes. That's going to be a black 2011 Ford Shelby GT 500. Current best speed for this particular vehicle is 160.3 miles an hour. Alright folks, that Shelby's on track and it looks like it turned to the quarter at a 105.5 and just made it to the half at a 122.6. Alright, it looks like Mr. David Barnes just went through the mile in 156 flat. On deck is vehicle number 30. That's going to be piloted by David Palmer. That's going to be a 2009 Corvette ZR1. The previous fast pass for this particular vehicle is 182.3. Alright folks, that 09 ZR1 is making its way down the mile. Quarter mile speed of 139.2, half mile speed of 174.1. Just went through the mile at over 200 miles an hour. Piloted by Brian Palmer. That's going to be an 05 Corvette. This is the first pass down the mile for this driver, and he's currently clocking through the half mile at at 153.6 and the mile at a 181 flat. Good job. Up on deck is vehicle number 420. That's going to be piloted by Randy Ray of Chris's Marine, one of the special sponsors of the Texas Mile. That's a 2009 Cadillac CTSV with a previous top speed of 186.4. Chris's Marine is a full-service marine shop located in Aransas Pass, Texas. They service the entire Middle Coast Bend and offer a vast array of new and used boats for sale. Chris's Marine, platinum sponsor of the Texas Mile. Alright folks, that Cadillac CTSV just went to the quarter at 124 and half mile at a 155.7. And turned to the mile at a 186.1. Good job, Chris's Marine. Alright, on deck is going to be vehicle 1911. That's going to be piloted by Ross Rayfield. That's going to be a white 2015 Camaro. 199 flag. Alright, looks like the Camaro went to the quarter at a 135.4 and a half at a 171.4. Let's see what he does in the mile right now, folks. And 207.6. A new top speed and a 200 mile an hour club pass for this particular machine and pilot. Good work. Vehicle 1094, piloted by Dave Beecher of Golf Carts of Texas. That's going to be a 2004 Ferrari 360. This is going to be the first pass this weekend for this machine and pilot. Let's see what kind of numbers they put up. Looks like they just went to the quarter at a 109.1 and approaching the half 134 flat. Let's see what he does in the mile. And that Ferrari went to the mile at a 158.1. Alright, on deck is vehicle 1969, piloted by Wade Jordan. That's going to be a silver 2020 Ford Mustang GT500. Current top speed this weekend for this vehicle pilot is 1. That GT500 just went to the quarter at a 129.2 and a half at a 157.8. the mile at a 180.6. Good work. Just a reminder, folks, we will be shutting down for lunch at 11:30, so we get just a little over 20 minutes, and then we're going to shut the racing action down for lunch, and apparently the eclipse is happening sometime right around 12 o'clock. So make sure you swing by the official merchandise stand and pick up your eclipse glasses if you haven't already. All right, currently taking off the line. For the event this weekend is 171 even.
No, but there is a
All right, that Corvette went to the quarter mile at a 121 and a half at a 147. Just turned through the mile at a 172.3. Mustang. Current top speed for the event for Mr. Blackwell is going to be a 163.3. And the Mustang went to the mile at a 163.3. On deck is vehicle number 74. That's going to be a black 2014 Corvette Stingray, piloted by Billy Holcomb. Currently top speed for this Stingray is going to be 158.2. Alright, that Stingray just turned to the mile at a 160.8, up the top speed a little bit. Congratulations. On deck is vehicle 917. That's going to be piloted by Sam Martin. That's going to be a 22 Dodge Charger. This is the first pass for this particular vehicle. The pilot's going down the runway. This particular vehicle is pushing out 807 horsepower, and their speed goal this weekend is going to be about 185. Let's see what this little Charger got in it, folks. Alright, folks, that Charger went to the quarter at 126 and a half at 154. It just turned through the mile at 156.5. So it looks like there was a lower acceleration between the half and the mile. I wonder if he's still just testing and tuning of that particular vehicle. Currently on deck, waiting for takeoff, is vehicle number 75. That's going to be an orange 2010 Camaro SS, piloted by Lance Bronner. Current speed out of this vehicle this weekend is we're waiting on that Camaro to finish its pass. So I'd like to go ahead and give a shout out to our silver sponsor, ACR Services, Commercial HVAC Services, and Energy Management Company based out of Corpus Christi. ACR Services, silver sponsor of the Texas Mile. Alright folks, that Camaro just went to the quarter at 111 and a half at 139.7. And just went to the mile at out of 158.2. That's going to be a 2020 Kawasaki H2 Supercharged. That bike has already gone 215 miles an hour this weekend. It just burned through the quarter mile at 157.4 and a half of 191.4. Looks like he's definitely a 200 mile pass, folks. And congratulations, Mr. Knight. 216.6 miles an hour. Currently taking off the line is motorcycle 837, piloted by Chris Knight from Nikon Racing. That's going to be a 2014 Kawasaki Ninja ZX14. Best speed on this machine this weekend is 188.7. Alright, that Ninja just went through the quarter mile at a 127.8 and a half mile at a 154.7. Congratulations, Mr. Knight. 199.6. Knocking on that door of 200 really, really hard. Good luck to you, sir. On deck is vehicle number 92, piloted by Robert Burt. That's going to be a 2017 Cadillac CTSV. 7.1. Alright folks, that CTSV just went to the quarter at a 131.7 and a half at a 160.9. And just finished up the mile with a 185.3. On deck, waiting for clearance, is vehicle number 89, piloted by Bethany Kelly. That's going to be a white 2015 Camaro Z28. Best speed so far this weekend of this particular machine and pilot is 155.9. While we're waiting on clear check, I'd like to give a shout out to our providers of light power, fuel trucks, and 18-wheelers to help us deliver and load up these concrete barriers. Camera Equipment, the sponsor of the Texas Mile. Alright folks, that Camaro Z28 just turned through the corner at a 117.2 and a half at a 144.6. And just finished up the mile with a 167.8. On deck, waiting for takeoff, is vehicle number 21, going to be piloted by Daniel Kessler. That's going to be a 2010 Camaro SS. Previous best speed for this